Good morning, everyone. What a glorious day for Orange County's animals. And while it may be April 1st, I promise that this is no joke. Today marks a truly meaningful step forward for our community. We're here to celebrate the beginning of a new chapter, the construction of a modern facility that will replace our current Orange County Animal Services building, which has served us for nearly 40 years. Can I get a cheer for that? Hey, this facility has done important work over the years, but the needs of our growing community and our animals have outgrown it. So this new shelter represents more than just a building. It represents a renewed commitment to animal welfare across Orange County. Now, we'll begin today's program by hearing from Mayor Jerry L. Demings, followed by our county commissioners. We have Commissioner Nicole Wilson here and Christine Moore. After their Mike Scott always slips in there at the end. Thank you, Commissioner Scott, and Commissioner Uribe, I believe she is here too. Okay, great. So we have 4 commissioners here. So each commissioner will come up after the mayor speaks. And then after their remarks, Animal Services Manager Diane Summers will share what this new facility means to the future of animal care in our community. After Diane is finished, we'll open the floor for any questions from the media. Then we'll make our way to the ceremonial shovels and officially break ground on this exciting project. So let's get this celebration started. Mayor Demings, you have the floor. There we go.
All right, good morning, everyone. It's a great day in Orange County, right? Here we are, doing another groundbreaking. It was 1987 when this facility opened. How many of you were not born in 1987? Raise your hands. There's a few. And Danny Banks raised his hand, but of course he was good and grown by that period of time. But here we are. Yeah. That's the flyover, huh? All right. Well, okay, just to tell you a little bit about the facility. The primary dog housing building features open-air kennels, which was the standard feature at the time. However, the standard of care we want to provide for pets in our shelter has changed significantly over the years. The growth of the shelter services and staffing has long outpaced the capacity of the existing shelter. In fact, a 2016 feasibility study showed we needed a completely new building to accommodate current and future needs. So let me tell you more about this. At roughly 123,000 square feet, the new shelter will be the largest in the state of Florida, with an estimated cost $49 million. It will be fully climate controlled and individual housing spaces for the animals. Cats and dogs will be on separate floors, which sounds like an excellent idea to me. Prospective adopters will be able to see pets through the glass, which will be less stressful for everyone. The medical suite will be much larger, making it easier to care for the health of shelter pets while increasing the capacity for essential spay and neuter surgeries. And it will have a large lobby to accommodate our guests. Throughout this process, we've listened to our staff, volunteers, and our community to determine the building needs. This project marks Orange County's commitment to ensuring that each pet and pet owner receives the highest standard of care and respect. I do want to extend my sincere thanks to several of our senior staff who have helped bring this project to fruition. First, our county administrator, Mr. Byron Brooks, and Director of Public Safety, Danny Banks, Dr. Raul Pino, John Goodrich from the Health Services Department, Sarah Flynn Kramer, and Ron Waterbury from Capital Projects. And of course, the leader here, Diane Summers and Catherine Martinez from Animal Services. Each of them really are vociferous advocates on behalf of the animals and the services that we provide here. You will hear from Diane in just a few moments, and after that, we will take an opportunity to recognize Diane and her award-winning team. I'm so proud of the work that they really do here at Animal Services. Last year, more than 15,000 dogs and cats entered Orange County's animal shelter. That's an average of 42 per day. During the summer months, they would receive up to 100 animals in just one day. This is one of the highest intake rates across our state. This new building will help our staff showcase the animals and find new homes. As they often say in their outreach efforts, we strive to get these animals seen and to get them home. Yes. Thank you to each of our commissioners for your broad support of these efforts as well. It couldn't be done without you. And I'm going to now go to the district commissioner, Commissioner Michael Scott, and then he'll be followed by other commissioners who may wish to make any comments. So, Commissioner Michael Scott.
Good morning, and thank you, Mayor. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Hence my Scooby-Doo outfit. But as Mayor shared, this is, it's a groundbreaking moment. So in 1987, Mayor, I was 5. So I was here and not in diapers. But over the weekend, we opened the Orlando Pet Alliance. And over the coming months, you guys will see construction here. And what it says about us as a board and us as a community is that we prioritize our family members that bark and purr. You know, some people say it's just animal services, it's just an animal shelter. But for those who have pet family members, it's not a dog or cat that I own. This is my family member. This is the person that I hug at night when I come home. This is the person that I sit to and talk to. And while it's not a traditional person in a sense that most people may think, it still carries the weight and the love as if it was your son or daughter, right? And so this is a continuation of the dedication for making sure that we care for all people in this community, whether they have 4 legs or 2, making sure that we support our neighbors in their love and care for their family members. And so I'm happy to be here to celebrate this moment. I'm happy to be coming back to celebrate it when we open the building. And I want to say thank you, especially to the officers. You all go out to homes, neighborhoods, and folks are overwhelmed. I mean, most of the time they might be complaining because maybe a dog was too loud or their neighbor has a dog they don't like or a cat they don't like. And you deliver what I call compassion and love and patience at 11 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock in the morning, to our veterinarians, our staff that volunteer in the shelters every day. Your work is not easy and sometimes not fun, but you do it every day. And I'm sure you have opportunities to go elsewhere, but you're here. And so I just want to say personally, thank you for the work that you've done and will continue to do. And with that, I will introduce my neighbor on the 5th floor, the Honorable District 1 Commissioner, District 1 Commissioner Nicole Wilson.
Thank you so much, Commissioner. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you to my colleagues and to everyone that's here today. Good morning, everyone. It is truly an honor to be here with you today to break ground on a project that reflects the very best of Orange County, our compassion, our commitment to service, and our belief that every one of God's creatures matter. I want to begin by expressing my sincere gratitude to the incredible team at Orange County Animal Services. Can we give them another round of applause? Your dedication day in and day out is nothing short of inspiring to all of us. You are on the front lines caring for our most vulnerable. And this new facility is a testament to the value we place in your work. I also want to thank all of the partners, staff, advocates that are here, and community members who help bring this project to fruition. Projects like this don't happen without collaboration, persistence, I'm going to say it again, persistence, and a shared goal to make Orange County Animal Services the very best. This new shelter represents more than a building. It represents a promise that we will provide the highest level of care, compassion, and support for our four-legged residents. It ensures that animals in our community are treated with dignity and that families looking to adopt will have a welcoming and supportive environment to do so. Today's groundbreaking is an exciting step, and I'm really proud of what we're building together for our community and for every animal that will one day find safety here and then find their second chance and home. Thank you so much. I'd now like to bring up and introduce Christine Moore, Commissioner for District 2.
Thank you, Commissioner Wilson. Well, it sure is an exciting day, and I know, Diane, you and your staff probably can't believe we finally made it to this point, probably 10, 15 years in the making. And anything worth doing takes time, energy, and as Commissioner Wilson said, persistence. And so when we think about what this means, there is nothing more important to a family than their pet. And we think about how more and more people are living alone, then that pet is that companion. That is the animal in their home that keeps an eye on them and guards them and protects them and shares all those precious moments together. And so for the advocates who have worked on this for so long, thank you for your persistence. And I will tell you, in our office, when it comes to animals, I probably don't get emails about any other issue more than I do about those furry little creatures. You are so caring and so concerning that every animal has a home. And so I want to leave you with this, Diane. I'm a rabbit person. Now, you all laugh because I don't come visit very much because I'm very allergic to cats and dogs. So I've had pet rabbits, Tansy. So I hope that you will have a little wing for rabbits. No, I don't think they are. You can come to my house. But anyway, thank you so much for what you all do. This is just a great day when lots of plans come to fruition, and it's just something we should celebrate, and I thank you for your time. And I will introduce Commissioner Uribe.
Good morning. I think we've heard how persistence, dedication, and commitment to this is what's made us today, but I'm going to take a different tone. It was about 14 years ago, and our dog, Argentina at that time, went missing after the 4th of July. The fireworks had spooked her, and somehow she'd gotten out, and we lost our Shih Tzu. And so we came here, and we live on Lake Jessamine, probably about 1.5 miles away, and we came here and we said, we've lost our dog, we've put posters up, we don't know what to do. And I had a 10-year-old daughter who was very, very upset, clearly, because our family member went missing. And the comfort that we felt as soon as we walked in with guidance. Now, they did put me aside and said, you know, Shih Tzus don't really come here a lot because those are dogs that people like to keep. But they gave comfort to my daughter. They said, keep coming back. They took us and walked us around to see if we found our dog. Unfortunately, she wasn't here. But the good news is we did find her. 2 years later, one of our neighbors had kept her, but we'll digress from that. But the reality is, as a parent, to bring a 10-year-old here with distress because we lost one of our family members, they took care of us. It wasn't about the animal only. It wasn't about my daughter only. It was about our family, and it was about the commitment to this community, knowing how important and how validated we needed to be. So we came here a lot. We looked online regularly. We put posters up. And it took 2 years, but that service, that dignity, and that compassion is what makes me so excited to be part of this monumental moment that we're doing today. Because I know my story is just one of many. To all the rescues out there who come here every day, who help care, to all the young people who are inspired to care for animals, and also to even our individuals who are coming out of the jail system, who find connectivity and humanity back in this. This is for you. And we're just lucky to be here today to be a part of what will be the future and hopefully set the standard of what is expected when we take care of our families in the future. So it's a wonderful day. I get to stop by every once in a while, and I'll drop by, and it's really great because they don't know who I am, so I'll bring cookies or swing by, and then they realize, oh, she's the one on the wall. But thank you. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for believing in this. Thank you for fighting for this and making sure that when we do this, we do it right. And hopefully we will create a standard that will continue for all of our extended family members from not only here in Orange County, but all around this great country. And with that, I want to go ahead and introduce my colleague, Commissioner Gomez, Maribel Gomez Cordero, District 4.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today. I have to say that whatever is important for you is important for us as well. So that's why this is going to be built. And I have to say thank you to all my colleagues also for voting for this and the mayor, because this is important for you and for our families. So I'm not going to repeat what everybody already said, but you know we're here for you. So thank you for being here, and let's enjoy the day. Oh, now, Commissioner Kelly.
Thank you.
You're my neighbor, and I always forget you.
Good morning, everyone. Buenos dias. This is amazing because this took us a long time to get here. And there's a lot of people that were involved in this process that aren't up here today. This started so long ago. I was at the People's Podium asking the Board of County Commissioners under Teresa Jacobs, the mayor, please approve this project. And it took a long time. We went through a pandemic. We went through revenue shortage, in the pandemic, and it kept going. And we're here today in groundbreaking. It's amazing. Commissioner Moore, they do have a small room for rabbits. I'm also a rabbit lover, and but they do have two. But I just want to say thank you to the community. And this is, I know we keep saying thank you, but every time I see an Orange County Animal Services vehicle drive by, I think in my head, I don't know how they do that job. But I'm so grateful that somebody is, because my heart is not strong enough to do that job. My heart to work in those doors, it's very difficult. I try to go and tour, and we walk some dogs and volunteer, but it's very hard. So the people that come to this facility every single day, they're carrying an emotional weight and a load that, whether it's that they lost a pet, like Commissioner Uribe, or whether it's that they work here or that they're a volunteer here, they're doing a service that so many of us care about, that it cuts completely across. It's young people, it's seniors, it doesn't matter what political affiliation you are, it doesn't matter your ethnicity. We unite over certain subjects and topics, and one of them is animal welfare and loving our pets. And so today is super exciting. I'm excited to see the facility, just like Commissioner Scott, to come back here and celebrate when it opens. But I also just want to raise a flag, because as all of you are here and listening today, you got to consider that as Tallahassee begins to talk about property tax reform and how that impacts social services and how many people work here, how many people care for this, how long this effort has been going on for, one of the first services that's going to have to, if we lose revenue, it'll be animals. And we don't want to see that happen. So I think that this is an opportunity to, one, celebrate, but two, carry information forward that when you talk to friends, when you talk to neighbors, if it makes it on the ballot to do property tax reform or relief, to really communicate what that means. It means that if you care about animals, there's less services here, there's less money here, there's less staff here. So this is an important moment for us to celebrate and to educate ourselves, to educate our community, and to make sure that the four-legged animals, our fur babies, get forever homes through Orange County Animal Services. So this is an amazing day. Congratulations to everyone. Mayor, thank you for carrying this ball across the field, because it has been going on a long time, and today we're breaking ground. So hallelujah. Thank you. Oh, and I am introducing the amazing Diane, who also has taken us from a point in time of where we needed updated policies and procedures to updating them, to moving animals, to getting them into shelters. So thank you for all that you do, and thank you, everybody else. Here you go.
Thank you, Commissioner Semrad, for the kind words.
Mama, we made it!
I've watched this shelter change substantially from when I first started in 2010. At that time, the few play yards were sand lots and there were no shade covers, which was a near immediate recipe for mud. The cat building was a carport with no AC, and the front lobby featured a distinct DMV-style counter that spanned the whole space. Where are my employees at that remember this? Let me see. Yes. Okay. Yes. So there was also a lot of carpet, which was always a questionable choice. I've watched Orange County invest in this space again and again, adding more play yards and upgrading them with washable turf and sail shades that provide relief from the sun and rain, enclosing the cat building and installing hospital-grade AC, which drastically reduced the number of upper respiratory illnesses for our kitties, adding ventilation and fans in the dog housing area, and the front lobby has, of course, been redone to be much more inviting and modern. This building, I've made this analogy many times, this building is a patchwork quilt that we've added on to and fixed year after year. But it doesn't meet our needs. It doesn't meet the needs of our community nor of our homeless pets. Today, we break ground on a shelter that finally will. This is Orange County's largest investment in animal services. This new shelter will provide housing for approximately 265 dogs and 200 cats, and will enable us to take our life-saving programs even further. We're already a shelter that's visited by nearly 70,000 people and matches more than 8,400 pets with new homes each year. Just imagine what we can do with a modern shelter, one that's intentionally designed to improve the stays for our pets and the experience for our visitors. This building will provide pets with dedicated individual space and keep them entirely in climate-controlled areas. This was designed to mitigate their stress and the potential spread of disease during every step of their journey with us. For our staff, we have been waiting for this day for so long. When I sent out the email to everyone about our groundbreaking event, which of course happened to fall on April 1st, I was compelled to title it Not a Prank, because we have been so eager for this for years. In addition to the comfort this building will provide for the pets, it will optimize the workspaces of our staff and inevitably improve their lives as well. So thank you to Mayor Demings, to our commissioners, the administration, and our leaders at Health Services. We could not have reached this day without your support. We also feel so fortunate to have partners in Bacon Group Architecture, Borelli and Partners, and the Collage Companies, who are assisting us with designing and building this new shelter. Thank you all for joining us for today's event, which marks a significant step forward in this project. To continue the celebration, we're also waiving pet adoptions when our shelter opens this afternoon. Exclusively from 2 to 6 p.m. today, our shelter pets are available to adopt at no cost. Thank you again for joining us today, and now let's get this project started.
There's always a special here, so thank you. We're going to open it up to questions from the media for a moment. Diane's going to stay up here for a second. Does anybody have any questions? Or have we covered everything so thoroughly? When will this be completed?
We're looking at a timeline of approximately 18 months, so hopefully our grand opening will take place holiday season next year.
Anyone else? Well, okay. So I want to thank all our speakers and to everyone here for being part of this very important moment. There is no doubt this facility will be a game changer. It will give abandoned and neglected animals a second chance at life, and in return, bring joy and companionship to countless families. So the groundbreaking ceremony is going to begin momentarily as the mayor and commissioners and other leaders get into position. I want to call up Kika, and then we'll do a countdown so that we can do the official groundbreaking. So Kika, come on up. Okay, and you guys get up and...
Hi everybody, this is Kika. She is my Belgian Malinois mix. She turned 6 years old this month. So actually a while ago I used to work at the veterinary emergency clinic and she actually came in as a relinquish and I rescued her and nursed her back to health. So now she's my partner in crime. We go everywhere together.
Well, thank you. And Kika's going to be part of the groundbreaking ceremony. Kika can go, and then I'll give a countdown for everyone else. So. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! All right.